So property of the firm, partnership property, partnership asset, joint stock, common stock or joint estate. Whew. All these words denote all properties, rights and interests that belong to the firm or the partners collectively. Well, generally there can be three kinds of property in a partnership. One, that the partnership bought with its own funds. Second, the property that was brought into the partnership by the partners as their contribution as capital. Remember, sometimes instead of cash, a partner brought in capital in the form of assets other than cash. Or any property, this is the third type of property, or any property that is being used by the firm. Well, who would be the owner of such property? This question has a very simple answer. Partnership is the common business of all the partners and they are free to decide on such matters through an agreement. So the property would belong to the person that has been pointed out in the agreement. But what if there is no agreement? Then, if the property had been acquired out of the funds of partnership, or if the property was the property that was brought into the partners as their contributions, that is their capitals, then such property would belong to the firm. But on the basis of a mere fact that the property of the partner is being used for the purpose of the firm shall not itself make it the partnership property. So let's assume A, B and C started a partnership and bought a shop in a mall from the funds of the partnership. This shop is the property of the firm. One day a fire occurred in the shop and the partners decided, till the date the shop gets repaired, let's work at Mr. A's home's basement. So even though the partnership is running at Mr. A's home, his home will not be considered as the property of the partnership. Now, after few weeks, the partners feel that hey, Mr. A's home basement is actually a better place to work than their shop, and decide that from now on, partnership should be using the basement as the property of the partners, to which even Mr. A agreed. Now, the basement is the property of the firm and hence the common property of all the partners. Well, these points related to tangible assets. But what about the intangible assets like goodwill? Well, section 14 specifically deals with such issues. The Act has not defined the exact meaning of goodwill. We have to understand the meaning of goodwill in a commercial nature rather than the law nature. So goodwill is anything that helps the firm to earn more than the normal profits. Goodwill is the common property of all the partners and all the partners should get the benefit received on the sale of partnership goodwill. Well, what do you mean by sale of partnership goodwill? Suppose A, B and C started a firm. They worked for 40 years. Now they are all old. But the firm has got the creditability of 40 years. Now they sell this creditability, they sell their name of the shop to some other person. And this is called as the sale of the partnership goodwill. Now the new partners can continue using the name of these old partners, A, B, C's firm name. So they get the creditability of these 40 years. This is nothing but sale of partnership goodwill. Well, the ratio in which they should get the gain depends again upon the agreement between them. Usually, it's their profit sharing ratio.